Sorry about that, babe.
What's up, guys? We are back with Bits Plays Final Fantasy on the NES. This is part 20. In the last part, we went to Castle of Ordeal, obtained the rat tail, brought it back to the Cardia Islands to give to Bahamut, where we were then able to get promoted. As you can see, everybody now is a buff, just absolute Chad version of what they used to be. So I said I was going to game plan a little bit, but I'm honestly just going to kind of wing it. Now that I'm promoted, there's a couple spells that I want to go back to buy, I believe, in Crescent Lake. And there is some armor. Let me see here. Okay, so it's the gauntlet. So I can get a headpiece for Ryu somewhere, but I don't think I really feel like it. And I think I want to make sure that I have the right stuff equipped, basically. I could buy like a cap for Jimmy. Let me see. Black Lizard. So yeah, it looks like Jimmy can only wear a cap, so I would actually like to go back to buy a cap for Jimmy. I could sell the silver gauntlet, both of them, and the extra silver ring. I just want to confirm that iron is better than silver in this game. Iron gauntlet, silver gauntlet. Okay, wait. So, the silver gauntlet's better, but you have a higher evade with the iron, so, I think I'm actually just gonna go with the higher defense. Yeah. Okay, so I want to buy a cap, and I want to sell off my extraneous stuff that Jimmy, Ray's, and Ryu has. Because I don't think the Iron Gauntlet has any special abilities. That's the one thing, too, that I have to remember going forward down the stretch is some of these items, like the Zeus Gauntlet, and actually a lot of the swords, to my knowledge, they are able to cast, like, spells. And I didn't realize that. I sold a couple of them. Oops. But yeah, like the heal thing, I believe casts heal and obviously doesn't use magic, so things to consider going forward. So I'm gonna try to hold on to these. I learned my mistake. So yeah, we got some stuff to sell. We have some spells to obtain, and I want to buy a cap. So let me think this through. I'm assuming Corneria probably has a cap, right? I would think so. Where am I? I kind of got lost here for a second. I'm trying to regain. Okay, so that's okay. So Corneria is over here somewhere. Right here. Alright, we can sell our stuff here for sure. How are we doing on our heals? I'm not gonna top off just yet, guys. Like I said, I try to top off when you guys aren't watching, because it's fucking boring. It's funny too, I forgot to mention this, in the strategy guide, they actually recommend that you use a turbo controller to buy your heals. So I just, obviously did that on a whim using common sense, but I confirmed that you can't buy multiple, and literally the guide itself says to do it, which made me laugh. Alright, so Jimmy has a lot of excess. Silver is excess. The other silver is excess. And Ryu had, yeah, iron. And did Razor have one? Cap, gloves, so yeah, one of these. So I just gotta make sure I didn't sell the friggin' one that was equipped. Okay. I either didn't or the game is somehow smart enough to know that. But either way, I want to get a cap for Jimmy. And then I want to go back to Crescent Lake to get some spells. And then we're going to head off to some new unexplored territory. We're eventually going to go to the Sea Shrine, but we got quite a bit to do before that. I want to go to Gaia, Onrac, and Leffen. So let me put my armor chart over here. And, oh yeah, shit, I was already in the armor store. Did they have a cap for sale? They do not. Who sells caps? Does anybody sell caps? Well, there's only a few early game places to check at this point. So I guess I'll just go there. I realize I could probably just Google it, but I don't really feel like it. So let's check out Provoca. Right? Provoca and maybe Elfland. And if they don't have it, then I'm just gonna throw caution to the wind and say who cares, because at the end of the day, all it does is add a 1+1, which isn't a big deal, but I kind of figured it'll be cheap. But I can't remember, maybe it was a loot. It's very possible it was a loot item, so. It's been so long. Man, if you put a gun to my head and I had to choose, like, hey, you can only play one RPG, you know, out of the NES era, between Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior, and then obviously it's not NES, but NES era, same 8-bit era, Phantasy Star, I'd have a tough time picking, man. I'd have a real tough time picking. So, it appears as though the cap may not be for sale. I will do the legwork and go to Elfland, but honestly, if it's not at Elfland, I can't see it being anywhere else other than maybe Melmond. I mean, with the airship, it's not that big of a deal, but so yeah, we will go to the east and then south. Check out Elfland, and then we'll try Melmond, and then we'll just say screw it, and we'll go to Cressa Lake. Hopefully it's here. Starting to think it was a loot item. Ah, there we go. And Jimmy's getting that, correct? So let's see. Okay, perfect. Got what we wanted. Like I said, it's very minimal in the grand scheme of things as far as, you know, what it really provides, but anything is better than nothing. So let's fly to... Whoa, almost fell down. IRL, not in the game, obviously. Let's fly to Crescent Lake. We are currently here, so should be right over this way, right? Oh, I can't land in the middle of town. What am I thinking? Give me some spells. I think there's a couple from each that I wanted to buy, so this is white magic, so this will be raise. I wanted to learn exit. And did I know soft or invisible too? Can't recall. Magic. Invisible, I do know invisible too, so I'd want to buy soft as well. Okay, good, good, good. And Jimmy. Also, I know that the next town that we're gonna go to has some very expensive spells, but I was kind of figuring I'll probably end up saving up for those. Okay, so Lightning 3, we'll see if it's worth it. Rub, Quake, and Stun. I'm never a big fan of like insta-kill spells in most games because I feel like they just miss a lot. Let me see here though about Quake and Stun. Excuse me. So Quake, Earthquake, enemy party. Stun is paralysis, one enemy. I think... part of me is telling me to buy stun, but I really don't know. I'm gonna pass for now, just because I know that we're about to get like a shit ton of expensive spells coming up, so... We will rest here, because I saw that Jimmy didn't have all of his spells replenished, so I can't remember if it was because of a level up or if I just wasn't fully healed. So, better safe than sorry. And in saying that, it is now time to go north. Eventually we're actually going to head back this way, but we're going to go directly north, and then we're going to fly all the way to the east, and then I think we're going to head back to the west, or excuse me, I'm getting all my directions wrong. North, west, back to the east, and then I think after, probably not this playthrough obviously, but we'll be going to the Sea Shrine in the near future. So what we're looking for is a little strip where we could land. So we're nearby, it's right here, right? Yeah. And I believe this is the town of Gaia. This is the town of Gaia. Alright, we're gonna... Obviously, we haven't gone here yet, so we're gonna explore and talk to everybody. Have you been to the city south of here? I just cannot understand a word spoken there. I have wondered what language. I have not been there yet. But I assume, according to the map, you're talking about Leffen. Unbelievable. You're outsiders, right? How did you get this far north? Magic. The ferry at the spring was kidnapped. And I remember said ferry is what eventually gets us to the water, or sea shrine. Legends say that the castle in the west is a place to test courage. I was already there, bucko. Already there. I saw a shining object flying toward the east. Okay. Anything special for sale here? Out of the ordinary? Not really. Ooh. Heals aren't even in the first slot, so I will not be heal farming there, so to speak, that's for sure. Let me see, yes, there was a professor that studied Leffenish. That's definitely the town they were speaking of in the language. Oh, a pirate. Oh, a pink pirate. Hardy har, you are too late. I bottled the ferry and sold her to a caravan. Yes, yes, yes. This is a well. You might think that there is something to it, but in fact it is just an ordinary well. Okay. Whatever you say. But yeah, I remember the whole caravan thing and the ferry. You kind of go on like a wild goose chase to get this ferry, for the most part. What's up with these towns later on that love paths through the woods and such? And here is the spring that we eventually interact with when we get the ferry, or it summons the ferry. I can't remember which. Alright. Oh, of course. Man, look how cool we look for that. Oh, yeah. You know, one accidental mistake outside the town and we get fucking poisoned. How about that, Garbaggio? Okay. Alright, let's check to see what spells they have for sale, and then we'll go to the armor shops and such. This is black magic. Not raise. Jimmy. We have Ice 3, which, actually, I kind of want. But let's see what else is for sale first. I do want Ice 3. Oh, I missed all those people with the fucking... A few more people to talk to, clearly. Cure 4 and Harm 4, huh? Both of those seem kind of useful. Cure 4 especially, that heals a warrior completely. Well, I think I'm gonna buy Cure 4. And Raze is learning that. Let's talk to this witch in her broom. Do you have great power? Do I? What's that broom up to? It's always talking backwards. Damn, apparently it's a 500 gold in, huh? Not about that life. Ooh, we got gold bracelets and pro rings. Interesting, to say the least. So the pro ring is an 8 absorb, 1% evade upgrade, right? Everybody can wear it, it looks like. Blocks the effects of rub spell when used in battle. Interesting. So if I'm wearing it, I can't be rubbed? So what you're trying to tell me is I can go back to the ice cave and get that meaningless cloth if I want to? Oh, man. Let me think this through here. It's considerably cheaper. The gold bracelet, though, is like fucking beastly, dude. 34 absorb. Huh. As opposed to the pro ring, which is short for protective, mind you, which is 8-1. So basically it comes down to straight up defense or blocking the rub spell. I think it would be worthwhile to have at least one of them, meaning the pro ring, just for the sake of not everybody getting rubbed. And here we have a cat claw, which could be used by Bits, Ryu, or Jimmy. Huh. Interesting. That could make Jimmy a semi-formidable attacker for a little while? Very interesting indeed. Well, let me check something here. Weapon. So Ryu's got the dragon. I can't see it being better than the ice sword. Right? I'm just doing my legwork here, people. I do apologize, not every single part's gonna be incredibly, you know, entertaining. This is part of the RPG experience, am I right? So the ice sword is definitely more powerful, so I'm not getting it for bits. Razor can't use it. Jimmy could use it, and Ryu could use it. Now, Ryu currently has the dragon sword, which is only 1915. Interesting. I think I'm gonna buy one. It's just a matter of who do I give it to. You know what I mean? Like, do I continue to beef out Ryu, or do I give Jimmy, you know, the ability to get a few extra hits in? And I'm leaning that way, to be honest with you. So I think I'll buy one and give it to Jimmy for now. Running really low on gold, as you can see. We're gonna have to, obviously start fighting things soon, but... weapon for Jimmy. I'm curious, let's just check real quick. Ryu's current damage is 2852, okay. And Jimmy is 1821. $28.52 or 56. Damn, dude. Damn, he's a more formidable attacker right now than Ryu, man. Shit. It's like, I like that, but I also am leaning towards now being logical. I should probably trade that to Ryu. Or should I? Or should I? You know what? I'm not, guys. I'm gonna fucking give Jimmy the cat claw. Yep. Alright, cool. And now, I'm thinking that I might want to buy a protective ring for now. Just because it's somewhat cheap. Guess I'll give it to Raze. So that takes place over gloves. Okay. Alright, so that would mean gloves would hypothetically mean my ice shield would get taken off. And I could probably give it to Ryu in place of the buckler. I might just go in and buy another one. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that for now. Ah, shit. I don't know, man. You know what? I'm gonna hold pat, stand pat, because I think eventually I want to give everybody gold bracelets or whatever. Probably the right idea, you'd think. The Pro Ring protects many... Oh... I just got a hint from the Nintendo Power Strategy Guide that says that a lot of creatures coming up are gonna be rubbing. So, definitely buying one more. Ooh, it replaces the silver gauntlet, huh? Interesting. Well, let's check this out. 2657. Okay, so it is better. Okay, that's fine. I think I'll sell the other silver gauntlet then and give one to Jimmy. Bits is gonna be... that's probably a bad idea. Bits is probably gonna be protective ringless, if you will. Or, wait a minute, hold up. Yeah, because it would have to be the Zeus gauntlet. Yeah. Alright, so let's buy one for Jimmy. We'll figure that out later. We don't have enough money to buy any more anyway, so... Running low on the cash. Okay, so that's, Jimmy sells his gloves as well. Okay, got it. It is a little bit difficult on the old school RPGs. You know, a lot of the newer ones do like a lot of quality of life sort of things where, you know, you could see actively on the menu, oh, is this an upgrade, is this not an upgrade, and selling stuff's a little less clunky, but, you know, it's a sign of the times, right? So, that being said, we got some valuable information and stuff here, so I think the next trip would probably be to Onrac. Yeah, probably it. Okay, so Onrac is back westward. Sort of straight west, kind of. Once we hit the big mountains, we're gonna have to go south a bit. Gotta cross the sea. Here's the big mountains. Okay. I think this is Onrac right here, but it's one of those ones you have to park and walk to, I think. Clearly. Can I? Oh, are we talking... Oh man, do I have to park here? I think I might. That's kind of poo-poo. Can I sneak in? No. Yeah, it looks like I gotta park over here. That's kind of crappy. I'm gonna stay in the water. I feel like the water enemies probably can't poison me as much. Just kidding. I literally get poisoned right away. That's hilarious. I definitely have to start battling and leveling up more, pretty clearly. We're getting close to the end game, and I know level 17 isn't gonna cut it. I also need a lot more gold as well, so... Oh, I forgot. Poisoned. Alright. Now let's explore around in the town of Onrac. What do we got here? Oh, we have a... Oh, shit. We have an anti-rub spell, but if you have the rings, it's kind of irrelevant. And we have... Heal 3, which obviously heals our entire party. Now, the guides recommended me to not buy it, but I mean, shit, man. I don't know. Am I full of my level 7 spells here? Not even close. Black magic. So basically the guide is telling me don't buy any magic here. Ooh, I want to check something. So there's a black magic spell here available called Saber. And yeah, okay. Saber is one of the spells that doesn't work at all. So that is a definite pass. And it's funny, the guide tells you not to buy it either, so I'm almost like wondering, did you guys know? Did you know? Alright, so they sell softs here. Let's check the wells, you never know. Same explanation as in the other town. My legs are beautiful. It's so nice to have legs. Indeed. Okay. Until 200 years ago, the mermaids lived in the shrine. Then in a fire and smoke, it sank. The mermaids? Question mark? Have you found Oxyal? No, I have not yet. But I'm aware that that is a very important item. Underhill, the caravan master, had something very strange. Cope says he saw a shining object fall. That's the second time we've heard about the shining object. Avast, ye landlubbers, stay out of me way. Now you don't want to fight me like your cousins? Back in Provoca? This town used to be prosperous 200 years ago. Well, let's read these. This is a tomb. Anything funny in here? Has to be. This is also a tomb. Uh-oh, only 3 left. Nothing? Alright, big money, no whammy. Nope. Boring ass tombs. Oh well. Alright, we got the shops here, which I want to buy heal 3, regardless of what this shit says. You have legs. Yes, I do. My father runs the caravan. He's having a closeout sale near the oasis in the western desert. Aha! Yeah, I remember we have to buy the caravan, and it's also very expensive, so that means that we're going to be grinding. My brother Dr. Uni has studied Leifanish, the language of the Sky Warriors. If he had the slab, he could teach it or reach it and see. Teach it. Fables say that when the shrine sank, many treasures were also lost. Also, they tell of a cryptic stone plate. That's obviously the slab. Yeah, so there's lots of shit that we're gonna need in order to progress, but pretty much you gotta come to these areas to talk to everybody anyway. Figure that all out. There's the submarine. I made a submarine to save the mermaids, but to go deep enough it will require Oxyale. Yes, that's how to get to the sea shrine. I remember that. My name is Cope. I saw it in the north, near the waterfall. Believe me, I think it was a robot. Until 200 years ago, the power of the water brought us good fortune. Alright, so we need a caravan, we need the Oxyale. The Oxyale is, according to the guide right here, available only from the fairy spring in Gaia, from the hands of the fairy herself. So we need to get the fairy first, which I believe requires us to get the caravan first. And I'm definitely not buying anything here right now. So our next step is to find the caravan, which is in that desert area. Oh hey, random dragon. Well, well, I see you've been honored. Good eye you have there, sir. So yeah, I think I'm going to go back to my ship, first of all. You know, I'll fight you guys. How about it? How about it? Yeah, take that shit. So I think I'm probably gonna grind a bit in real life. I just don't know if I'm gonna do it like right after this fight or after a little bit while longer, because I need money for the caravan. There's definitely a few spells that I want to buy as well. And I need to stock up on my healing items, obviously. I still, I'm telling you, I think the Peninsula of Power is still probably the best place to freaking grind, man. Like, that fight was kind of difficult and it didn't really yield too much. Wasn't really worth it. But let's get back to our aircraft. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. I was like, where the fuck are we? Look at that albino. Was that a frost gator? Ho! Hey now. Oops. That was rough, huh? Alright, let's pop a tent, save our game, and that's where we're going to call it quits for this particular part of the playthrough. We got a lot of valuable information in this part, loaded up on a few things of armor, a few spells, but ultimately we have a couple things in mind right now. First, we have to go to the desert to get the caravan. And I'm pretty sure that the ferry that we need is pretty expensive. How much gold do I have right now? Oh, I don't have nearly enough gold. Well, I think that might solve my dilemma for me, guys. I think I have to grind a little bit, and I will do so offline. So what we'll do... Are you fucking serious? I take a step to go on my goddamn ship. Come on now. Give me a break. Thank you. So what we're gonna do is... I just want to scope the land here real quick. I think the caravan... Yeah, the caravan is right here. In this particular block. I remember that. We do have to obviously traverse from down here all the way up through, and we need lots of gold. So I am going to go to the Peninsula of Power, and that's where I'm going to stop, I believe. Probably pop a save at the inn real quick and then get there. Where am I? Oh yeah, that's right. Peninsula of Power is down here. Yeah, right here, right? There it is, and we want to go back to a town. So we'll just land right here. Getting in my way, of course. And now we will for real call it quits. Alright guys, in the next part we're going to be doing the caravan section to get the ferry and then go onward from there. But in the meantime, I'm going to be doing some grinding, so I'll fill you in on anything that happens. I'll pop up the, we're all at level 17 right now with just under 10k. So anyways, guys, if you've been enjoying this playthrough, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I do my best to reply to all comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.